Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings, blessings, beautiful, bountiful soul family, my divinity to yours. Welcome and welcome back. Thank you for all your love, light and support, your appreciation and participation in the channel. I thank you for your clicks and comments. I thank you for our uniting light and for all the love that you are spreading, working, weaving, caring and sharing to shift and uplift people and planet into a higher dimension, into ascension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Divine Spirit salutes you, applauds you, commends you, and loves you. I am reading on Prince Louis. Divine Spirit, Mother, Father, Supreme and Sovereign, I invoke, invite and welcome your divine essence and presence to connect and protect me, the channel, and everyone listening, to fill us with your love light, your healing, your divine feeling. Thank you. And so it is. Prince Louis is the youngest child, the second son of 3 children to Prince William and Princess Catherine. The purpose of this reading is to determine how he is at this time and if there's any other message that Spirit would like to share. At the bottom of the first deck is the 5 of Swords. He is still going through his own inner conflict and battle and difficulty. He's still having to face the dragons in a metaphoric sense, meaning this difficulty, this challenge. And he's finding it difficult to overcome it. With the High Priestess, he is searching for a feminine energy, which is his mum. And we'll do one more, the Strength card, showing us that he needs to be strong and persevere, and of course he is getting stronger. Show us, Mother, Father, Creator, Divine Spirit. Tell us, how is little Prince Louis at this time? How is he feeling? How is he doing? The Queen of Wands. He's being taken care of. There's a Queen of Wands. It's not necessarily a fire sign, but in this case it is. It is the energy of Princess Anne. Right, she's a Leo, and she's taking care of him, working her maternal magic and trying her best to take care of him. She's in his care. He's in her care. She's in his presence, in his space. Right, she is very much a figure at the moment in his life. That's what I meant by her presence is prominent. right? And you see this card shows two little elves, I think, with a very mature face though, on either side, showing us that she is having the children at her side. You know, sort of being in charge of them, being trusted with them, overseeing them. Knight of Pentacles. Spoiling them. He's being spoiled, being loved and cared for. He's not short of anything material. Right, there's a lot of patience, a lot of planning around him, you know, having to put him into a routine. But it's being done with a lot of love, a lot of kindness, you know, a lot of understanding. It's earthy energy, you know, simplicity, humility, gentleness. Page of Wands. This is him reaching for answers, wanting to know a lot, want things to be different, trying to find, trying to return to himself again. You know, to be this happy child. There is a sense of him coming back, but still distant. Distant meaning not entirely present, still mind away. Mind is far away, but a lot of effort is being put in to be himself again. It's like a gradual return to himself from that with complete isolation and withdrawal of the self. You know, there's movement, there's progress, let's say progress to that energy. Anything else? Two of Cups. Balancing emotion, right? Filling him with love and honoring him. You know, reminding him that he's special and loved and cared for, and keeping him in that loop of joy, and reminding him he's this little lovely prince, you know, making him feel special about himself. Praised and rewarded. Yes, rewarded for whatever, you know, days of just surprisingly rewarding him or gifting him something through surprise to make him feel that special again. To keep him feeling excited. Anything else? No. All right. From this deck, apologies, the Nine of Cups. This is being so happy and content. You know, they're doing everything they can to keep him on his toes, in a sense that they do not want him to be too isolated, too alone, and too quiet for too long. So trying to keep him busy and occupied so that he can return to himself and not sink into a quiet, depressed kind of state. Fulfilling him. And at the bottom of that is the Three of Cups. Yes, so they're celebrating him. It is the children all trying to be united and make every effort to keep him in their view, in their play, in their mind, in their connection, and make him happy, dream. Knight of Mirrors, holding that vision, holding the vision of togetherness and happiness and joy, to balance emotions. So they're really making a lot of effort with the Knight of Cups, to go out of their way, to put a little bit more effort to push him out of that hollow, empty space and to move forward, sort of on a magic carpet, to make his world magical and exciting and full of fantasy and imagination, to get him to that level. But underneath that I see the Three of Wands. There's the tear. So he's still thinking of the past. He still has those very emotional moments, right, of feeling flat on the ground, at his lowest. The Three of Scrolls is the Three of Wands. Looking out, expecting something to come in, continuously searching through an open door, or when a knock happens, like, who's there, who can I expect, or and anticipate. So it sort of gets him excited, but when he sees who's entering or behind the door, it sort of tears him, because it's not what he's expecting or who he's expecting. All right, tell us, Spirit, what else would you like us to know? What would you like us to know about little Louis? I did see a flip, but it flipped over the other way. Right, let's carry on. Okay, the flip is that he very quickly flips back. He flips back to who he is when he's sad. So he makes that leap ahead, and then he flips back just as quickly. So that is why they have to try harder. Nine of Mirrors. Right, making every effort to satisfy him. So that's what they're saying, is he flips back very quickly and gets back into that state if he's not occupied or interacted with. You see, they're showing he's got to have a lot of things around him, different things to keep him occupied. Like, if we're doing a hide and seek or playing a game, he's got to be kept and held in that energy, contained for a longer period to keep him there. Otherwise, like these dewdrops that are falling in droplets here, it is, he gets teary, he gets emotional, it becomes too overwhelming. And this to me is like little Charlotte having to keep him in that loop, to keep him going, to keep him active and occupied and, you know, searching for, if they're playing a game, I'm shown that he wants, you know, to allow him to be the winner, to let him have the victory and to praise him for it. Okay, so that is what this is about, praising him, rewarding him. You see, it's all connected to this, is making him feel that he's the winner and he's special and he did it, and, you know, put him up there, elevate him in his emotions. And to chirp him up and cheer him on. What else? Ten of Pentacles. This is the ultimate joy and happiness that they could give him. The togetherness and the unity of family. The reward and the gifts. 10 of Pentacles is wealth and tradition, and of course financial security in a normal sense. But what they're doing is giving him that security and that safety and the comfort of home and family and togetherness and all the joy that they could give him and all the blessings that he's being surrounded with at this time, and rewarding him and, you know, just making him feel a little bit more special every day. It's like everybody gathers around him to want to do that, which is lovely. And the green for me is that crystal energy talks about him being a special child, connecting with the earth in a very deep way. Crystals are not found above the ground easily. You know, if you find them above the ground, then they're still between rocks and caves and below the surface, but can obviously be on the ground still, above ground. But generally they are in caves and mountains and hidden below. So he has got this hidden gift that will emerge one day. And crystal energy is such pure, divine energy, electrical charge energy, higher consciousness energy. So his energy is being refined at the moment, right, into a crystalline, a divine, natural, organic energy, healing. So he's going through some healing as well. And the green is the heart energy. Green is healing. Green is Archangel Raphael energy. So he's got a lot of healing around him. And I thank everyone for protecting and healing the children. He is very earthly connected, nature connected. Green is nature. Green is earth. And if you look at the trees, you know, they may appear barren, but they're ancient. They have a wisdom. They date back. And his hair, the hair, are the roots that have overgrown and intertwined. So he's got some very ancient earth knowledge and wisdom that will come around when he's ready. And he has this deep connection with the earth. He will not be short of any divine natural earth connection. It is within his DNA. It's within his system. And you see, even here, it is flower, nature, at different levels, right? And he's moving higher up into the branches. So he will find his freedom, and his life will have meaning as he grows. Ace of Spirals. This is air energy, swords energy, wisdom, right? Ancient wisdom, feathers, connected to deep-rooted ancient wisdom. The ability to think from a different level through many. He's been here in cycles before. He's not a new soul, he's an ancient soul. And he's got very beautiful gifts and achievements that he's come back with that crowns him. He's crowned by feathers, different birds, meaning different cycles, different generations, different experiences, different gifts, different masteries. Right? He is strong. He will grow up to be very strong, but nature will strengthen him more than anything. He's a chosen soul, and he's going to take forward. You see, his leap will be forward in nature. He will do something remarkably different that may not necessarily be a public thing, but I have said before, he will engage in earthly activity, environmental activity, or humanitarian activity, some kind of discovery or artistic endeavor that will give him a lot of healing and divine and deep connection. Angelic wings. He's definitely chosen. He's an earth angel. And he will take that action, that path. That's what he will action and engineer. It will be very different for the institution to accept that he will branch out that way. Very herbal, very organic, very holistic. The wings are just not ordinary wings. They're rainbow wings. So he's got a lot of stripes, a lot of colors, a lot of feathers, a lot of talent, a lot of experience from many lifetimes. Right, and again, sleeping on a bed of leaves. That is earthy, that is natural. That's where he will be able to sustain and maintain his energy and gain his wisdom. Right? Being part of nature, blending with nature, sleeping with nature, the love he has for nature, that is who he is. Anything else? No. So here we have it. He is loved and cared for and nurtured, which is very important for us. Of course, he is going to be on a seesaw of the highs and the lows, but of course every effort is being made to keep him up, to prop him up and cheer him up, which is lovely. And of course we see him still very connected to nature, very earthy. This is his path that is being engineered for him, a path that is destined and fated. Well, it is fated for him, and his destiny shows that that's where he will navigate. So beautiful hearts, I thank you for the love and the light and the protection of the children and all children on earth. I have given tools and techniques. If you are new to the channel, please do visit the playlists of divine channeling and royal channeling. I do give you a part there to send healing to the royal children, and of course you can utilize that for children all over the world and your children too. I love you, I thank you, and I bless you all from my heart to yours, divine heart to yours. Until next.